Hello, everybody. Welcome to Gamer Milk, a retro gaming podcast. I am your host, Mr. Stray, and today I am joined by...
Me, Stick Bob.
Hello, Stick Bob. How are you doing today?
I am doing good.
How is life treating you?
Average.
Average?
Averagely.
Yeah. Hey, that's fair, it's fair. Just average. On this podcast, we play retro games, And we've been doing this for...
Time.
How long? Like, over half a year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About half a year at this point.
Yeah, I believe it's like 7 months we've been doing this. Yeah, it has been a bit like like the game we played this week, Bitlife Simulator.
Are these gonna get any better?
Do you not like my intros? Like, if you don't want me to do them, I'll just tell me to stop and I'll stop. Like, you literally.
No, because I don't want to do that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then, well, we're all good. We played a game called Bitlife. It has other games in its series, such as Dog Life and Cat Life. It is a text-based simulator video game, originally made for iOS, but, it's on Android and everything. Basically, what it is you start off as a baby, and you press a button to age up, and what it means by text-based is there's no gameplay except for you read what is happening in your life, and it's kind of like a card game, like how you'd play a board game. There's no gameplay, it's just you work off of cards, like the game of life. Bitlife, you play the game of life. It's kind of like that, and you can do different types of jobs, different things in your life. People can die. You just keep on aging up and doing things throughout your life that affect your character and the people around them. The game was released in 2018, and the Dog Life was released in 2021, with Cat Life being released in 2022. Stick Bob.
Yeah.
We both played this game before.
Yep.
Did you beat the game this week? And we'll just count beating the game as...
Define beat the game.
Your character died.
Oh, many times.
Yeah, so we beat the game like multiple times. We both beat the game, I guess you could call it. I don't know, it's gonna be hard to talk about this game, isn't it? There's like animations. I guess you would talk.
Really animation.
I guess you would talk about the mini games.
There's not even like any music either.
No, but there is a tiny area where there is music, and I'll talk about that later. But first, let's introduce everybody to our character, shall we? My character is Stick Bob. First name Stick, last name Bob. What's your character?
Well, I did have Mr. Stray for a while, but I've gotten to a new guy. You know his name? Stanley White. That's his give. That's the automatic name that was given.
The Skylar White, yo. Wait, is your dad Walter White?
Possibly.
Possibly. Me and my brother played this game. My older brother. We played this game a lot. Like, we would pretend to be people, like celebrities. Like, we did Snoop Dogg once, where we tried living like Snoop Dogg. You can see how that would go. You could already imagine that. We did Jeffrey Dahmer once, where we pretended to be Jeffrey Dahmer. That's when the Dahmer show came out and became really popular. And we also did like Eminem, where we became a rapper. A couple of those where we try to act as those people after a while. Our names are always like really stupid. Like, sometimes they'll just be Poop. Their first name is Poop. Last name Butthole or something. My character, Stick Bob, who I did have a Stick Bob before this one, but this was my favorite Stick Bob. My Stick Bob before he wasn't smart enough for me, and I kind of just ended his life in his 40s.
How do you end someone? You just
You
make,
can
make
give
them
up on life,
suicide.
basically suicide.
Wait, what? How do I do that?
In activities, it's all the way at the bottom.
Oh,
In activities. Oh. So Stick Bob, I paid for this game to have extra stuff. Like I have extra jobs that I can do that you wouldn't be able to do if the game was free. I don't get ads. I don't I get to pick my name and where I live. So my character lived in UK, in Edinburgh, Scotland. And you can also choose a special talent. It's usually music, there's music, there's acting, there's crime. I chose crime just so that my stick bob could be tough. So yes, stick bob, crime. Um, First thing you did in that I documented in 8 years old, you were 8, is you twisted your classmate's groin, and then you gave him a left hook to the liver, and you sent him to the
oh,
hospital. You were 8 years old.
um,
And then you read Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and you
quick
liked it.
change of heart there.
Yeah. Then you elbowed your bully's neck, and you popped his pancreas. You
Oh,
got At age 18, you got a GMC Hummer as a car, worth $38,000. Your parents are rich, by the way. You learned political science. I tried to make you this. Oh yeah, this is the stick bob that I killed, but that I made him commit suicide. By the way, I tried to make you president, but you kept on losing. Your wife passed. Your your wife passed away at 102, and you were in your 40s. Um, so I guess I'll tell you my tactic in this game. I go when your character turns 18, I go to the dating app and I click on 80 years plus on the dating app. So I'm dating people
what
80.
inheritance?
Yeah, for money. And then I put their money to 900,000 plus. And then I wait for them to die. So, yeah, this one lasted 102 years old.
This is why you didn't think it was fair when doing money.
Yeah.
You basically just scammed them all.
Your stepson died from a stroke at 14,
Oh,
and you taxidermied him.
um,
For your mantelpiece. Oh yeah, I opened I opened a bar. Okay, I opened a bar. I don't know if you can do this in yours, but since I pay for this for the no ads version, I don't know. I don't know if you get it, but I started a brewing business for alcohol, and the company is called Just Water. I invested $800,000 into it. Well, 800,000 pounds. And later on, I just decided to give up because the company went underwater. Like it went underwater, literally. Just water went underwater. It failed because it went $100,000 down. Yeah, I had to shut it down. So I created Stickbob 2.0, the better version. This was my
but
favorite
you shut down
version.
the character.
Yeah, I shut him down. So this Stick Bob, I trained him to. He was a good boy. His talent was music, and you learned how to play the didgeridoo. The didgeridoo is like a giant alphorn, if you know what an alphorn is, or a
Okay.
it's just a giant flute, like huge. Yeah, I just thought it was funny. A didgeridoo, your parents paid for all of it throughout you growing up, and you mastered the didgeridoo. And you also mastered the kazoo. You were a professional kazoo player. You were that kazoo kid. 27 years old, I was able to get you a STEM, which is a either a science, engineering, science, technology, engineering, or mathematical degree. I got you an engineering degree, and you were also in robotics class. And I also got you 40 hours worth of flight classes, and
Yeah.
I got you into UKSA, basically NASA, and you became an astronaut. You also, while becoming an astronaut, you went to many trips to the moon. You went to repair satellites multiple times. You sent a message into space, and years later, about 20 years later, you got a reply back from aliens. I forgot what they said, but I think it was like it was bad. It was a bad message, like how dare you try to overthrow us or something. So yeah, it was not good. You're making about 125,000 a year. You became a gambling addict. Once you reach your 60s, you weren't allowed to go to space anymore. I decided that the best money making method was going to be gambling, and you had about $3 million, and I gambled it all. I had $1 to my name. The next year was the best moment ever, though. Your wife decided to divorce you. I forgot you got married. You didn't marry an old person, okay? You married a girl who was actually she was, I believe, 19, and you were in your 30s, and you had about, I think, 7 children with her. You had Mr. Bob, Mrs. Bob, Sticky Bob, Rock Bob, Bob. You had a bunch of you had a bunch of kids. I bet 1,400,000 and lost it. That was the last of your money. You had $1 to your name, €1. Or is it £1? I get confused. You went to the dark side. I decided to join the mafia. You joined the mafia in your 70s, Stick Bob.
Why my 70s?
You robbed the Edinburgh Credit Union with a meat cleaver while in a Fortnite costume.
Why are you saying it Edinburgh?
How do you say it?
It's Edinburgh.
Edinburgh?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like Berg in US.
Oh, geez, the UK viewers are gonna hate you now.
Edinburgh, bruh. Edinburgh.
It's Edinburgh.
No, I'll just put the bruh sound effect around it every time I say it. Sorry, UK viewers. But anyways, you successfully robbed Edinburgh Credit Union with a meat cleaver while wearing a Fortnite costume. You got away with 44,000 pounds, euros, whatever you call it. Are pounds and euros the same thing?
No.
What is the
Pounds
difference?
are only used in the UK. Euros are used in the rest of Europe.
So do you use pounds?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just say pounds. 44,000 pounds. In America, 44,000 pounds would not be a good thing. So you died, Stick Bob, at 82 years old. Throughout all of that, you became the second best person in the mafia, next to the Godfather. You went to prison for killing your father by impaling him.
Oh.
You got 42 years, and at the age of 70 something, you got 42 years, and I got you out of jail. You went to jail multiple times after that for getting caught while robbing a bank again. But for some reason, you never got caught while stealing cars. You stole so many cars. One year, you robbed $100,000 worth of goods.
What?
Worth of cars.
And I didn't get caught?
Yep. Oh, you had 9 children, not 7. You had 9.
9?
That's not a lot, because I had a game where I had around like 40 kids.
Okay, what?
So there's a challenge in this game, which me and my brother used to try to do the challenge. There's a challenge which is get 100 kids in one lifetime.
How are you supposed to do that?
You just cheat on your wife. That's all.
It's a simple answer. Cheat.
Yeah, you just cheat. Or don't have a wife and you just go. I had 14 lovers, by the way. It said you had 9 children, 6 grandchildren, 14 lovers, you murdered 3 people, and you went to prison for a total of 5 years. Stick Bob died in prison at the age of 82. His services were attended by his 5 of his 6 grandchildren, his 8 children, and his 2 brothers, Joseph and Charles. wouldn't be bothered to attend his services.
Apa?
So you were an astronaut, a thief. You twisted people's groins. You were a millionaire at a point. You live quite a life, Stickball. Any great moments of my life that could top that?
No.
What jobs did you have me do? What is your favorite? You're on your favorite version of me. What was the best job?
You were an engineer.
Oh wait, we have a theme here. On my favorite version, you were an engineer.
I think you had like 3 lovers.
Oh.
You got married at a strip club.
Wait, what? No.
Your girlfriend proposed to you at a strip club.
Wait, my girlfriend proposed to me.
Yeah.
I didn't even have the balls to propose.
Oh no, you did, but got rejected.
Wait, what? She rejected me, but then she proposed?
Yep.
What is going
on? What else was exciting? You lived to about 80.
Okay, we both died in our 80s.
You had like 2 kids, I believe, none of which attended your funeral.
What? You know, I almost made you an exotic dancer.
Oh my.
I thought that would have been hilarious. You know, my plan was after you were an astronaut, I was going to make you a professional didgeridoo like singer. You're gonna play the didgeridoo in a band. But nobody would hire you.
Oh my.
So the last resort, of course, when nobody will hire you, is join the mafia.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah. So I think we both lived pretty tame lives. You know, we didn't go like it wasn't out of hand or anything. We kept it professional. Was the game hard?
No.
Well, I have to say something. While being a astronaut, they make you do mini games. Like you have to fly a rocket ship. You know the game Asteroids?
Yeah.
It's that game. You have to play Asteroids. In order to when you're flying up to space, they make you play Asteroids. Well, the harder the mission, the harder the game. It was actually insanely hard. I crashed the plane, and you know what it said?
What?
It said you sprained your thumb.
Not like you blew up.
Yeah, no.
You sprained.
But it canceled the mission, and it got me a bad reputation. So
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why. But yeah, that was that part gets really hard. I'd say that was hard, but playing the game really, unless you're just really wanted to do something, then it can get. But oh yeah, I have Bittizen. That's what I have. So basically, I don't get any more ads. I get VIP to pet stores, exotic pets, and I don't need to share like to social medias. Like you can start a Twitter account on this game, but in order to, you need to sign into your Twitter. I think you need to like follow them on Twitter. Well, I don't need to do any of that. But it asked me, do you want to join Twitter? And I put nope. I do not want to create Twitter on my my thing. I tried becoming a YouTuber on Bitlife. It is so hard, and a TikToker. I tried, and it's really hard. You pick your school, like what you do in school. You pick where you live. But if you have Bittizen, I think you get to like there is limitations while playing it without the Bittizen. There is limitations, like you can't do certain stuff. But I would say the free version. I played the free version for like a while before buying the full version, and it's still really fun. But yeah, the game's not hard. Is the game's audio good? Well,
audio?
when you every time you click to play the didgeridoo, it plays a noise from the didgeridoo.
Oh, why wouldn't it?
Any instrument that you click to practice, it plays that noise. So when you're trying to practice it multiple times in 1 year, all you hear is those noises. And so there is audio. Yeah, I'd say the audio's good. It does sound like a didgeridoo. But yeah, no, they should have like a background music that if you wanted to, you could turn off. But
Yeah, so is that
but,
yeah.
I think it's really just meant to like you're sitting down like in your car or something, driving with family, and you have this game to the side while talking to other people. Like that's what I do with my brother. We had music on the radio. We're
Like,
playing this game and driving 2 hours, whatever. Do the graphics hold up? Um,
uh,
well, to
what graphics?
other to other well, you got to compare this to other games like this game.
And dog life and cat life.
Yeah, I would say yes. It's still, you can tell that it's still an updated game. Even with the limitations of like it's not this is basically Sims without the character, the 3D world. It's
Kind
just
of
it's just text-based Sims.
Sims, but you can do a whole lot more.
And you can also do less, like you can't decorate your house or anything. It's just a simpler Sims, but with a lot more to do. And I would say probably a lot funnier. Because Sims, your parents can't die of itchy bottom.
Did your parents die of itchy bottom?
I've had it multiple times in past games. Do you have a favorite part of the game?
That's a tough one 'cause it's all the same. Um, Maybe the fact that you can kill yourself.
Wait,
Just start a new.
well, it's really not. You're not. It doesn't say you're committing suicide.
Well,
It just
you
says
end your life,
it
start a
says
new one.
says give up on life. Or you can actually time travel if you have Bitison. You can time travel.
Well, think that whole feature is you end your life and start a new one. So in
But you can
reality,
also start again as that same life. Well,
is that like reincarnation or is it something else?
it just resets you to the beginning so that you can retry.
Like, what would you class that as? Is it like
Not
reincarnation?
really reincarnation, because it is the exact same life with same parents. It's just traveling back in time. Wait, you said that was your favorite part?
I couldn't decide on something, so I just picked the
Oh, I
funniest
thought you
part.
meant least favorite part. Your favorite part's that you can kill
Uh,
yourself. Okay.
Funny.
Ha ha ha
I
ha.
didn't, I didn't know of it until you told me.
My favorite part is the creativeness that you can do in this game. How I went like Stickbob went from being an astronaut to the mafia. He also had a brewery. He was a millionaire who gambled all of his money away. He lost his wife, to be fair. Lost his wife after. He lost all of his money. Also, he had 14 other lovers. That might have had something to do with the divorce. I did beg her to stay, but she said, no, I'm divorcing you anyways. And then,
Begging
oh,
people to stay never helps.
that was in our 60s. I never told you this, but I tried to date somebody again who was in her 90s. And a year after dating her, she broke up with us.
Well, it was worth a try, I guess.
She was 90 and she rejected us. Yeah, that was because I was just trying to get her money anyways. I was probably going to try to I was gonna try to poison her or like I
Oh
don't
my.
know, throw a toaster in the bathtub or something to kill her. Oh, there's also so there's another pack that I haven't bought yet, but I want to. It's a drug dealer pack. You become a drug dealer. I thought that would be hilarious if you became Walter White. Uh, and there's also a vampire.
Ooh.
You could become a vampire, and I was like, that would be so fun. But yeah, really the creative freedomness, and also I do want to say this: you can also create multiple lives at once, and you can switch them. Like you can have multiple save states. Like I have a couple. I actually want to look at what are my save states right now. Did you know about this, Stickbub?
No, I did not.
It might only be a Bitison thing, but I can play multiple different games at once. Like if I get bored of one, and I can switch to the other and start playing as that life.
That sounds like just God messing with people.
So there's a thing called start a new life. Then there's lives in progress. If I look at lives in progress, I have Queen Booty Hole. I have big balls.
The only normal one.
I have not a rapist. Tickle the ball.
What is with these?
I have Jeffrey Dahmer.
You already told me about that one.
Yeah, I have Jeff Dahmer.
Is that his son?
Yeah, and then I have two stick bobs. Um, let's see if I load Jeffrey Dahmer right now. Let me look at him real quick. Yeah, he's currently in jail. You, he was a nude modeler.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You got a least favorite part, stick bob?
I don't know.
The ads.
Oh yes, the ads. Definitely.
It's not pay to win. It's pay to keep the game running because the game's free.
Pay to have more fun.
Yeah. It's just like with a card game, like a board game. You pay for expansion packs. That's what this is, and they're pretty cheap. Like it's like well, it was $3 just to get no ads and a bunch of you unlock like almost everything in the game. Then I think it's like $3 or $5 more to get the other expansion packs. Like just so I could become a drug dealer or something. It just unlocks a lot more in the game. But yeah, the ads. That's why I paid for it mostly was so that I didn't get ads anymore while on road trips because it would take 100 years for the ad to load. Also, you know when reading a book, how you have to tap through every page in this game? I would get an auto clicker. I got an auto clicker for this game for that.
My character's never once read a book.
Yeah, my characters used to never read books until I got an auto clicker. I had one Eminem. I had him read the dictionary. He's a since Eminem's
No
actually
wonder he's such a good rapper.
yeah because Eminem's
You know,
actually read the dictionary before.
that needs to be a requirement to become a rapper.
Yeah, you got well not nowadays. Nowadays you just got to be able to mumble nowadays. I don't think I really have a least favorite part.
Well, yeah, you had no ads, so
Yeah, but I've also paid for it. That would make it to where like I had to pay for it. But actually, I'm very happy with it. I really don't think. I guess maybe they should add a filter for this game for kids, because this game is like 18 plus or 17 plus or something. They should add a Why don't they have a kid's life where it takes off like
well, the
all
game
the
would stop. The game would stop after like 18 clicks.
no, like like a Bitlife, but it's I don't know, safe for kids. It doesn't have it doesn't have any of the bad stuff in it, like drug dealer.
Like becoming a drug dealer.
Yeah. Instead, you can become a K-pop singer. Oh, that was actually something. While in the mafia, after I got a promotion, one of the Godfather, he invited me to go to a Selena Gomez concert. And I accepted. It said we both enjoyed it.
There was way better musicians to listen to.
I have gone. There's actually a achievement to go to a Taylor Swift concert. Let me see actually what achievements I have, because this game has hilarious achievements, by the way.
There's 224 of them.
Yeah. Have 1,000-year generation, 5,000-year generation. Become a millionaire. You become have 2 million, 10 million, 20 million, 50 million, 100 million, and I've even reached $1 billion. So no mind, I've had $1 billion. There's also a trillionaire and a zillionaire, which I have not unlocked yet.
Wow.
Get decapitated by a gorilla.
What?
Yeah, that's an achievement.
They have that.
Live 75 years as a monk. Seduce your boss to save your job.
There's one called Be Gone, and it's to exercise your own ghost.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Join a goat grabbing team.
Go to a BTS concert.
Your spouse leaves you following a gender reassignment.
Oh, here we go. Have 100 children in one life. There's also have triplets.
Oh,
right.
There's one for becoming the Godfather.
Yeah, I have that. Master the didgeridoo is literally a achievement. Let's go.
Didgeridoo.
Oh, lead a company with 1,000 employees. I got that one.
Oh, feeding families. Invest in Bitlife.
Booty call, have a successful Brazilian butt lift. Have a parent who comes out of the closet.
Earning that A, seduce your teacher.
Wait, what?
The school ones.
Survive 60 years on the hot Cheetos diet.
Keep a car running for 200 years.
Eat a snake. Widow 5 husbands in one life. That's kind of sad.
Discover a supermassive black hole.
Like, that's why I can't hate this game. It always has something. You can get all those 200 achievements and play as different people.
Yeah, most likely you're gonna get at least 2 at the most, maybe.
If you
life.
Yeah, if you look at them, you're like, okay, I can do that one in this life and stuff. And there's an achievement for basically every job.
Except the money ones. You could do all of them in one life.
Yeah. The trillionaire, the billionaire and everything. That one I had to do multiple lives. Like I passed it down I put it as, so I would usually have like a bunch of kids, and then I put only my youngest child, who is 18. They have to be over 18, else they do not get the money. Your wife actually gets the money, and then the kid never gets it at all for some reason. So you have to wait for them to be 18, and you just put, all my money is going to this child. All your other kids will hate you, but that child will love you.
And then you go, and when you die, you play as the kid.
Yeah. And
using that feature, you have to live for 5,000 years. Yeah. Using the play your child feature.
There's also estate tax. So I had 400 million, and when I died, I believe I had like down to 200 million. So move to a state that does not have estate tax, and then you'll have your money. That's another thing.
Wow.
I believe Austin, Texas does not have a state tax in this game. To move there. Canada, you can move to Canada. Yeah, well, I guess this is the part where we say if the game is good or not. We also have I have a veto to say if it is good or not. Stickbob does not. The veto basically means they cannot fight against you. It is classified as a good game. Is this game a yes or a no?
Oh, definitely a yes.
Okay. I am using my veto to say no. I used to like this game. Now the game's just very boring. And I think after 2 lives, you're over it now. It's not the same as it used to be. I think a lot of updates have killed this game, and it's just not the same anymore. So yeah, it's a no. We have a wheel that we spin, and this wheel has other consoles on it, such as Game Boy and PlayStation. We also have 5 extra wheels. Stickball. What happened? Stickball, I was joking. I'm not. I don't like this game. Did I have you for a second after I moved on?
No.
No? Bro, come on. I was going on to the wheel and everything. No, okay, I'm not.
After Mario Galaxy.
It's the same like Mario. Yeah, but Mario Galaxy, I didn't move on, to the wheel. What if I ended that entire episode?
No, yeah, that one you did it the entire episode.
Yeah. I do like this game. I'm not using my veto. I am saving it.
The next episode.
Out of all these episodes, I would have had 0, but I won a bet with Stickbob. So I had 2. It is going to be a good a good time, Stickbob, next episode. Do I hear tennis?
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You hear Predator.
Predator isn't in the 15 episodes.
Damn.
Well, guys, you're hoping like throughout this and all these episodes, I have been faking the Predator.
Oh no, I was trying to get you.
Wait,
Superman.
Wait, is he actually? Wait. I gotta check. Predator actually might be in the 15.
No, it's episode 5.
Yeah, it is a yes. I save my veto for next episode where we actually look over all of the game.
Last 40 episodes.
Yeah, gonna be a lot of games to look over and a lot of memories as well of what we've played because I can't name all 15 all 14 games. So yeah. We are not actually spinning the wheel this episode. That's kind of weird, huh?
Yeah.
Um
Hey, we get a little week's break though.
yeah, we get well, yeah. And also this is a heads up, guys. Me and Stickbob have had this plan for like what, a month or two?
Yeah, say about. Oh,
That after episode 30, we are quitting forever. No. After
sorry,
episode
guys.
yeah, bye. After episode 30, we are ending season 1. We're going to take about a month break, no longer, and we are going to come back with our brains, like 28 it's going to be like 30 weeks in a row that we've been doing this. So it's like that's that's a ton of games that we played and with like no breaks really in between them. So this is going to be a little break from this because like right after we edit these episodes, right after we record these episodes, I go straight to editing and we go straight we like start playing the game as well. This is a break that we need so that we can recuperate and come back and play some more fantastic games. And also,
Yeah.
when we come back to play our next game,
Mm-hmm.
it will be from a pre-picked wheel, and it will be viewer's wheel.
There's only like 3 games on there
No, there's more than you think. I think it's actually like 15 games.
already.
Yeah.
You only implemented it a few episodes ago. I
uh,
don't know. I don't
um,
remember.
I think it was like we had it like 7 weeks ago.
Oh,
So it's been over a month, almost 2 months that we've had it, I think. So yeah, um, any game that people suggest, we have added it to the wheel, and yeah, that will be the wheel that we spin. Should we spin it on episode 30? Yeah, we probably should, huh? We spin it on episode 30 so people know. It's like the cliffhanger.
yeah.
Or we spin it and then right before I tell it to you, the episode ends.
And you don't find out until next episode
Yeah.
or next season.
Yeah. That would make people so angry. But we also do have special episodes that will be coming out as well. That it was recorded a while ago, and I just haven't edited them yet. It was with a special guest, um, and you'll have to wait for those. So yeah, you'll be getting about 2 extra episodes as well. So really, it'll feel like we only stopped for like maybe 2 weeks or something instead of a whole month. So yeah, you guys will still be getting content until next episode. I am Stickbob,
I am Mr. Stray.
and we'll see you on the next episode